I used to think if we all breathe, what is the big deal about breath work and why is it becoming so popular? And I'm sure that this is what lots of people must be thinking. So I thought it would be good to explain a little bit about breath work, why it's powerful, and how we can all transform our well-being on every level by learning conscious breathing techniques. So, yoga and other ancient systems, they've known about the power of breath for thousands of years, and neuroscience is in its infancy, but it's catching up and it's showing how conscious breathing can change our health and help us live longer. And the important part here is that it's conscious breathing. Breath is one of the few bodily functions that can be both automatic and consciously controlled, and that makes it a really powerful tool for stress management. When we consciously control our breath, we can influence our nervous system and helps us to shift from a stress response to a state of calm and balance. And when we feel stressed or anxious or we're feeling overwhelmed, the body activates the sympathetic nervous system, and that's known as the fight or flight response. And we experience this as a shallow, rapid breathing, often increased heart rate, muscle tension, and various other different symptoms. But through specific breathing techniques, we can activate the parasympathetic nervous system, and that's known as the rest and digest response. And it helps us to come back into balance. It helps us to ground. It calms the emotional charge that's running through your body. And it helps us to release the buildup of carbon dioxide from our bodies that's actually being caused through that rapid breathing. Um, and carbon dioxide is also responsible for that edgy feeling that you feel in your body and that sort of highly charged state. So when you're breathing properly, you get to balance the carbon dioxide and oxygen through your body, and it helps you feel a state of alertness but calm. Um, so it's really good for when you're stressed, or alternatively, if you're feeling shut down or just disconnected, unmotivated, foggy, confused, breathwork practices, they can really help us to ground and empower us, and they help us to find mental clarity, energy, and focus, which allows us to then sort of take action. So it can be, it's got two sides to it. And when we're breathing really well, we get to respond to life's challenges rather than just react impulsively. And that enables us to navigate life with much more awareness, balance, and greater purpose. Now, breathwork techniques have been proven to enhance general well-being and happiness while alleviating those symptoms associated with menopause, stress, anxiety, insomnia, depression. But it can also really help with symptoms of PTSD, ADHD, inflammation. It's been proven to boost your immune system. It can help with digestive issues and so much more. And by working with the breath, we can not only manage stress, cultivate emotional balance, and create a more harmonious way of living, but there is a practice called conscious connected breathing that can also bring about profound healing, resolution, and transformation. And it can do it in a really gentle way. And this is what I love most to do with clients, whether that's one-to-one or in a group breathwork session, and to understand how this can happen simply through the breath. If you think of how we are as babies, where we are naturally wired to breathe well, and we breathe in a sort of easy circular way, it's very flowing. This instinctive pattern reflects a baby's innate sense of safety and connection to the world. However, as a baby grows and it encounters trauma or frightening experiences, or when they learn that expressing certain emotions or behaviors brings negative responses, they start to unconsciously hold or contract their breath. We do this as a way to stop ourselves feeling uncomfortable feelings, and holding the breath pushes the feelings down when we're not able to deal with them. So it's there as a safety mechanism in lots of ways, but ultimately, if it's unaddressed, this results in emotional blockages and breathing patterns that unconsciously affect our behavior, our thinking, our sense of self throughout our whole lives. And these are the patterns that keep us stuck in repeating patterns of sabotage and limitation. Conscious connected breathing is a simple but powerful breathing technique that allows us to unwind these unhelpful breathing patterns while integrating those past events and the difficult memories that we might have been through, unhealed traumas. And it frees the push down emotional debris that we've had the cork in holding things down, and it brings it to the surface where we can actually breathe through it and finally release it. So, as you can see, you have a powerful tool that's always available to you, and you really can change your life when you change your breath. So, if you'd like to explore how breath work could help you, do send me a DM. I'd love to talk to you.